Hello, my friend. Like you all know, my name is Samuel Pandiman Ulises, and today I would like to let you know how I can get Aruba Certified Mobility Professional. I got it on 21st April 2020. So I really thanks God for this certification because when I prepared, it's very hard. It's very difficult, and it's actually valuable for you guys to to advance your career. So when I think about it, I see this is how you can get Aruba Certified Mobility Professional. You can go to arubanetworks.com, support services, training services, certified mobility professional. So the goal of the certification is you validate you have the networking knowledge and skills required to implement, configure, and manage advanced Aruba wireless local network enterprise solution. So how can you understand this one? These are the proof actually that you are somebody who understand Aruba mobility, so Aruba Wi-Fi. And this is what the knowledge you got and what skill you need to able to. So these key areas and more. So first, you need to configure and using the mobility conductor. I never know understand in that time. Maybe the name is mobility master. I don't check it again. So you need to understand the configure and using the mobility conductor for consolidated network management. So actually, what you need, maybe you need to understand mobility master. Maybe they change name to mobility conductor. I didn't check it. So you need to understand. So actually, mobility master in that time is like how you, the control of controller actually. So the controller or mobility controller is the one who control the access point. All access point is being controlled by the mobility controller, but mobility master is the one who control mobility controller. So if you have one or two more controller, you can actually what do you call it? Control it using mobility master. So you control it in one single pane of glass called mobility master. And the second thing is use advantage of clustering. This is really hard actually, you guys. So you need to understand. You know exactly when you have one or two or more controllers, you can make it as cluster. So actually, like the access point doesn't know you have more than one controller. They only direct to one controller, and you can cluster it. So whenever, and it is very related to the next one, redundancy and providing user seamless failover. So this is it. So you can understand seamless failover. It means that whenever mobility control down, you don't understand that actually mobility control is one down. So maybe you have two or three more controllers. When one control down, you just feel like you still use your internet, you still use your Wi-Fi, and there's nothing wrong about that. So the next thing is you can utilize multi-zone. This one is very interesting because this skill is very important to have multiple and spread secure networks while using the same access point. So you same access point can have two or more SSIDs. SSIDs is the name of Wi-Fi. If you understand, maybe you're still new guy. And it's different controller. So one SSID is controlled by your mobility controller, and one SSID is controlled maybe by your ISP or your vendor controller, something like that. So you can separate it. So multi-zone can separate it. And the last thing is maybe not last thing. The fourth thing is you can utilizing secure tunnel node forward switch. You know exactly that controller can make policy, can make like firewall if you have PAF firewall, PAF. Yes, policy enforcement firewall. So you can implement policy enforcement firewall also forward switch. So whenever there is somebody using Wi-Fi, and when they switch to using a cable, using switch, they still have the same role, the same policy happens to them. The next thing is airwave. Yes, because actually if you use mobility master, it's not good for reporting. There's no reporting if I'm mistaken. I don't know right now. So airwave can make you monitor the health of wired and wireless network, and can do reporting for you guys, for auditing, for what happened in the network in the past 1 week, what happened in the network in the past 1 month. You can do it in Airwave. Last thing, you can troubleshoot this device, user, and application on Aruba mobile first networks. So if you understand all of this, and you can, I'll really recommend you guys to lab it up, to lab it up in your lab environment, or maybe you have experience in migration and the others. You can understand all of this. I think it's just 80% you can do and pass SCMP. You need that, so you can pass if you understand all of this. So why earn this certification? Why you need the certification? And this is the question. So position yourself as trusted team member who can contribute to design, deployment, and management of the latest Aruba mobile first network solution. So if you have the certification, you can position yourself. You are worthy, and you are somebody who is all everybody think or everybody thought that you can design. You can design Aruba networks, and you can deploy, and you can manage. So Maybe you can consider myself as the one who can design, the one who can deploy, and the one who can manage, because I already got the certification. Maybe you need me sometimes to design, you need me sometimes to deploy, you need me sometimes to manage. And the second thing is you can demonstrate your ability to implement and manage mobile first network solution, including advances and innovation from OS 8. So, actually you can implement, because not everyone can implement and manage mobile first network solution. I know that you need experience in Wi-Fi, but if you got a certification, sometimes people will think that you can do it. You can implement, you can manage. Last thing is, of course, your career. Yeah, now exactly that. You can advance your career, because it's the great certification, and maybe you can work in a partner of Aruba or a distributor of Aruba, and you can advance your careers, because that's what you want, right? Vacant, the job, and good salary, and the other. So you can be blessed for everyone else. And that's it. So this is what I'm going to tell you. So if you want to pass this exam, all you need is ability in these things. These are things. I don't want to promise you, but I would like to one day I can teach you about all of this, because I'm working on one certification that's really hard in like a OSCP, ethical hacking. And it's very hard, and so I don't have time to tell you about all of this more detail, but I would like to talk to you one day about all of this. So this is it. So this skill level is professional. You're a professional. You're a pro in Aruba. So wow, that's gonna be great. So yes, this makes me many memories when I working in Aruba. That when I got the certification, I really thanks God for everything He has given to me, because actually it's very hard certification. And that's it. So this is my last tribute to all my friends in Aruba, all my boss also, because give me a chance to get this certification. And right now I'm not currently working in one company and the other, and so I'm gonna teach you guys about everything. So actually this is my what do you call it, my commitment. So my name is Samuel Panelisis, and just like I always say, this is the game, and the game is always on. The game is on. My name is Samuel Panelisis. Farewell.